Okay, we are live, lady. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tuning in. We are back again for our Tuesday chat. We're bringing with you a different topic. And before we get to the topic, we're just going to introduce ourselves. This is Micheline. I am coming live from Massachusetts, USA. I am a mother of three girls. I am a proud digital business owner. And then I am happy to be here today. Merly?
Thank you, Micheline. Hello, everyone. My name is Marley Bolden. I've been an online business owner for 4 years and almost 7 months. A mother of two boys, originally from the Philippines and living here in Wisconsin, USA, with my family. And being in this business is definitely a blessing for me. So, thank you.
Thank you, Merly, for being here. And I'm so jealous about your background now because I'm inside. Yes.
Yeah, flowers coming up.
Yes. Marvia, you're good to go?
I'm good to go, just a
Okay.
little rustiness there. But as usual, I was missing in action last week, but I'm happy to be here today. The face behind Marvia K Business Consultant. I'm coming to you live from out of Ontario, Canada. And as usual, it's nice to have you on every Tuesday to share our topics. So thank you for joining.
But thank you, Marvia, for being here. Hope you're okay. I know that feeling. When the weather is changing, the allergies snuck out on you out of nowhere. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I am glad you're here this time with us. And then you were missed last week.
Yeah.
Masako?
Yes, my name is Masako. I'm originally from Japan. Been doing this business for almost 3 years coming up, and it's nice to be here. And I have two kids. It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Masako.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
oh, that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Just right in the time will go live. Before
Yes.
that, it didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But it's our Tuesday chat. We're here every Tuesday to share something with you. And today we got a very good topic. Mavia, you will take the chain for us. And if you have to leave, we understand that's okay. You can leave. And then before you leave, just give us a little something about using mistakes as a stepstone to succeed. This is our
Okay.
topic for today.
Thank you, Micheline. I really like this topic, to be honest, because sometimes we experience mistakes and we feel like it's the end of the world and we want to give up. We don't want to push through it. But today we're here to let our viewers know that mistakes can be used as stepping stones to succeed. It's really important to know that it does not define who we are as business owners. It doesn't define us in our personal lives. It doesn't define anyone. And so it's really the best tool to use as a success tool to accept the reality of the mistakes, to learn from it, and it really helps us to evolve because if you make one mistake you should learn from that mistake. I'm so sorry. Instead of going back and worrying yourself about that mistake, so mistake doesn't mean that you're incapable of doing anything new or pushing yourself forward to do anything new. It just means that it's a mistake, and so we have to accept it with courage and just restart the process all over again because that's how we're going to keep learning. That's how we're going to push forward. That's how we're going to evolve, right? It's hard when something doesn't go according to plan and we beat ourselves up and we're saying, oh my God, I'm not going to do it again. And you pull back. But it's really a growth process and it's really a tool for you to think about what you have already done and didn't work for you, and use it to propel yourself, to learn from it, and to evolve. It can be disheartening. I've had many mistakes in my life, and I'm sure my business partners would agree that they too have had mistakes. But that's why we're here, because we use those mistakes as stepping stone for us to even start this business. We use prior mistakes to be a better version of ourselves, to value those mistakes and use them as opportunity. Like I said before, we use them to learn, we use them to grow, and also to improve who we are. I've seen a lot of improvement in myself, whether it's in business or personal, over the years of all the mistakes that I've made. I've seen a vast um, I've seen vast improvements in my own journey in life. And so you would agree with me that some of the most successful people, some of those successful entrepreneurs who started out like you and I, they had to go through tons of mistakes. Did they give up? No, they didn't give up. And that is why we're using those stories to encourage ourselves and use them as driving force to push ahead and to succeed in in all the things that we do. So today, I'm just imploring all of our viewers, the ones who are watching now and the ones who will go back to watch, to take calculated risk, and knowing that you're going to grow from them, and never doubt yourself. Never worry about the mistakes you make, because you're not going to be stuck in that space. It's only to propel you, it's only to let you grow, it's only to let you be the better version of yourself. So for me personally, I love the mistakes, because that's the only way I'm going to grow, right? That's the only way I'm going to know, okay, so next time I don't do it this way. Next time I'm going to do it this way, based on the knowledge and the experience that I had when I made those mistakes. So just take calculated risk and grow from all of your mistakes. Thank you,
Yeah.
Micheline.
Thank you, Marvia. Yes, mistake. We make that every day, whether you know it or not. We all make mistake. We are human. Nobody is perfect. We're gonna make mistake. All we can do is learn from it, so we don't repeat it, and we try to help people not to make the same mistake we made, especially with our business. We try not to repeat the mistake with the people that is with us. How we can help them prevent that from happening. Merly?
Thank you, Micheline. Marvia, you really get to that point. A lot of times, like you said, those successful people, they made a lot of mistakes, but they never give up.
Right.
So I would say that, in my case also, starting this online business, even back then, before I become an online business owner, I did so many mistakes in my life, but I learned from it and do better things after. Uh, I recognize more my mistakes when I am become an online business owner, because we wanted to have a better life. We wanted to have to help our family, and I wanted to have them to have a financial freedom not like I had before. So for me, the mistakes that I have done in this online, like Michelin is saying, we in this business we need to share it to our business partners, so they won't make the same mistakes. But one thing I
Mhm.
noticed though, sometimes because you're new, you think that it's the right thing to do, without even though we say something to them already, okay, don't do this, don't do that, but they still do anyway, because they think that that's the best thing to do. But of course, just like I am, I made that mistakes and I learned from it. And of course, there was moment that I was gonna quit, because of all the mistakes that I have done. But if I quit at that time, I won't be here right now. I won't be growing. I won't be the person who I become now if I quit. And I really learned from it, and I am glad that I stick into the business, and I didn't quit, or else I will be in the same spot where I was before. So
Exactly.
learning from our mistakes is definitely important, and moving forward and do differently instead of doing the
Mhm.
same thing over and over again. So that's what I have experienced.
Thank you, Merly. I know if you had quit, I will never met you.
So
Yes,
true.
yes. But thank you for being resilient. Do not give up and adapt to our mistake. And sometimes we have to admit that we make a mistake. We know in this world, some people they know they make a mistake, but they will never admit to it
True.
because they think if they admit to it, they are weak. No, it's not weak.
Mhm.
You have to know that you make a mistake. You have to admit to it. You cannot blame someone else for it. Because I know a lot of people, they love to blame people for their mistakes.
Yeah.
But you got to learn and adapt and stay focused, find solution. Do not just say, oh, it's not my mistake, it's someone else. That's why you will never learn. You're going to keep making mistake over and over.
You
Hmm.
have to own up to
Until-
it, Micheline.
Masako?
Yeah, thank you. I think a lot of points that I wanted to make, you guys already mentioned. But for me, it's acceptance and ownership. When you make a mistake, first you need to, have an ownership of the mistakes that you made.
Mhm.
Acknowledge that instead of being defensive. So just take ownership and figure out what you have done so that you can learn from it, and then also acceptance. Like it's okay to make a mistake. We are all human. Everybody makes a mistake, right? And then when you have that ownership and acceptance of mistakes that we ourselves make, and you can also have that acceptance toward other people who make some mistakes too, instead of getting upset about people making a mistakes, or getting frustrated or getting angry. So you can be a little bit more tolerant. How your tolerance level gets a little bit better when you can accept your own mistakes. When people make a mistake, you'll say, "Oh, it's okay. You can learn from it and move on." It is very important to be able to move on from the mistakes that you made, as a learning process, because you can, like everybody says that you can always learn from it. Mistakes are there for you to learn as a process in life, and so don't be afraid of making a mistake when you are taking a risk. For example, there are a lot of time you make a mistake, but that is okay. That's a part of life. So embrace that opportunity and risk, and be adventurous. I always said this, and make a mistake, and then that's how you learn. Thank you.
Thank you, Masako. You guys cover everything. You left nothing for me. So I would say with our training, the people that start before us, they always said do the training step by step. But sometimes you want to be finished, you skip it. Sometimes you pay a big price for that. And if you don't own it, you
Mhm.
cannot say, oh, I did it for you. That's why you gotta learn from it. And when other people join you, you don't let them skip it the way you did. Because if you let everybody keep doing it, you never grow. Your solution, you're not gonna find a solution. Because when you make the mistake, you admit that you made it. If you cannot find a solution by yourself, seek advice. Because I'm pretty sure someone else make the same mistake. You might find someone that give you advice how to tackle the mistake, how to fix it. And when someone else might be ready to make that same mistake, you can prevent it from happening. That's how you learn how to grow and you adapt. Next time you make a mistake, you're gonna find different way to resolve that. And you're gonna be more cautious. Watch out, you're gonna find different way to do stuff before you even start this one. If you know you're gonna do that, you're gonna find all the wrong thing, all the bad thing, the way you can do it. So because when you make a mistake, it's a setback. You gotta keep learning, and then you got scared. Sometimes you might even want to give up. But when you make mistake the first time, you learn from it. You find other way to prevent it from happening again. You find all reasons how you can make it better before you tackle that one. always find a solution before, but sometimes so we try to find a solution before we even start it. We even not making that decision to move forward because we find everything that could go wrong with it. Nothing bad. You find way to to keep yourself the same position. Don't think too hard. That's why they said if you cannot find a solution, find advice. Get advice from someone else who inspire you, show you how to do it, and don't be afraid of asking. Sometimes we feel like if we ask somebody because we feel stupid or we feel we're less competent, that's not true. That's how you learn. That's how you avoid mistake. That's how you avoid setback. That's how you find new way to improve yourself and improve on what you're doing. Anybody want to add anything else?
I think it's all covered.
Oh, and also stay humble. Because sometimes when you make mistake, you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with people around you. You think they are the cause. You think because you wash, you made a mistake. Stay humble with yourself. Stay humble. Do not, because you know what you're thinking, that's what you become. Think carefully before you speak, because the word you speak out, that become a reality for you.
And
And we,
finally, sorry,
mhm.
Michelle, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, no, it's okay. Go ahead,
So
Sophie.
finally, yeah, finally, I will just add there, as you mentioned, we're to stay humble. We also not to let our mistakes define who we are, because that's serious. If we keep making these mistakes and we're gonna let it define who we are as a person, then as Marley said, we're not gonna move from where we're gonna be stuck in the same place. So don't let it define who you are. Learn from them and move on.
Thank you. And today is our Tuesday, it's our Tuesday webinar. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, we have a free info session that tell you about the business. If it's for you, you can go watch the webinar. Go log in into our website with your name and email address. When you get the link, watch the webinar. If you cannot watch it live, you will get the replay from any one of us you sign up. You will get it tomorrow. Feel free to watch it and ask questions. Don't be afraid because now we know the 21st century, everything is going online. You don't want to be left behind. You need to start now, not waiting. Don't say that I got a full-time job, my job is secure. No, you don't know that. You don't know when something might happen and then you cannot go to work or you lose your job. Set a plan B so that can help you when those things happen. You already ready for it. You will not be too depressed because anybody that lose their job will get depressed because you still got bill to pay, you got a family to take care, you got yourself to take care. All your plan, it just crush. But if you have a plan being set, you will be depressed, but not as bad if you didn't have anything set up. So tonight is our webinar night. Go find out how we can help you and how you can start your journey with us. Don't hesitate to ask us any question you might have after you watch the webinar because the webinar answer most of your questions for you. You might still have question after, but we are here to answer your question. And thank you everyone for watching and thank you the one who's going to watch later. We are grateful for your support. We'll be back next week with a different topic. Thank you everyone. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.